Hey, buddy. I did Lift Up Your Face. We're going to do the intro, the first verse, and the chorus, and the first chorus. The way this actually works... Oh, I got a little bit of a face soap on my face still. Anyways, the way this is going to work is that pretty much the first intro is 4 counts 8 times. Then the verse is 4 counts 16 times. But the easiest way to track it is by actually listening to the other instruments in the lyrics instead of having to count out, you know, okay, like I'm doing 4, 4, 8 times. So you just listen to the guitar or the actual bass or lyrics themselves. So I'm going to play this and I'll show you how to count it. If you can hear it. So once the guitar kicks in, we're going to count 4, okay? So here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Okay. So the guitar is actually changing notes on every 4 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the note change on the guitar is happening on 1 of each loop, okay? So here we go. When the actual drums kick in, it kicks in on the crash up here. I got my crash set up. And then it just goes straight to that ride that I was talking about, but since we don't have that, we're going to stay on the hi-hat for now. Cool? Alright, so give me 1 second here. Alright. Hopefully you can hear this. Okay, so the way that works is coming on the crash, and then the actual beat is going to be kick on 1 and 2 on the first part of the loop. So it's a 2-part loop. Kick is on 1 and 2 on the first part. Snare is on 3, so that's pretty basic. The second time around, on the second loop, the snare is going to be on and 1. So you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? So the snare is on 3 the first loop, and 1 the second loop, and it's also on 3 as well. So every 3 in this whole intro, you're going to be hitting the snare. So you're just going to be, every second part of the loop, you're going to be adding in and 1. So if you count it out, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so you'll see what I'm talking about here. So. Okay, so that's pretty much all it is. The snare is on and 1 every other time. So not every time, but every other time, okay? So that's the intro. And then the actual fill starts on 2, and then it ends on 1 on the crash. So, okay. So that's the fill. You can just kind of hear that out and know when to start that. Okay, so the actual beat for the verse is pretty simple too. The kick is on, it's the same 2-part loop. So the kick is on 1-2 on the first part of the loop, and then the snare is on 3 and. So there's actually 2 snare hits, 3 and, okay? So we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so every single loop in this one, the snare hit's actually going to be on 3 and. So, okay. So that's what it's going to sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 3 and. All right. The actual beat, like I said, the kick is on 1 and 2, and then the snare is on 3 and. So here we go. Okay. The second part of the loop is the same exact thing, but instead of the kick on 1 and 2, the kick is actually on 2 and, so it's on the and in between the 2 and the 3. Okay, so it's on the and, so 2 and 3. Okay, so 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. Okay, and then so if you have the snare hits right after that, 2 and 3. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so that's pretty much what it is. I do the fill and everything, but obviously I don't have everything else set up. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions. It's kind of confusing once you actually play with a song, but yeah, just let me know if you have any questions. All right, man. Later.